Hello again, and welcome to my talk for today. One of the many joys of being married to Debbie is that I'm able to get to know her grandchildren, Grace and Isaiah. As I've said before, it's something that I could not have imagined. Often they visit us or we visit them at around about the time my dad calls from the UK for a video chat. When Isaiah hears the phone with a distinctive Facebook sound, he says, "It's Jack." I can tell it's a great joy for my dad to have a connection with this little boy. He missed out on grandchildren, but Isaiah and Grace seem to be filling a hole. The thing about these two little people is that they are happy and secure children. Their needs, both physical and emotional, are being met. But this is not necessarily the case for all the children in our province. This morning I received an email in response to an enquiry I made yesterday, and one thing shocked me: the statistics for child poverty in one of the rural parts of New Brunswick were much higher than I'd expected. I've always said that often things remain hidden in the countryside, but this was beyond anything I'd imagined. The numbers from the 2016 census show that in that region, 25% of children are living in poverty. To give that some perspective, it's not far below the per capita levels in St. John and Toronto. I'm not suggesting that all children who live in such conditions are treated badly or are unloved, but there will be some. What I'm saying is that there is an inevitability that children from such a background will probably not have some of the advantages that others have. For the church, we once again face one of those big questions. Jesus said, "Let the children come to me. Do not hinder them." What partnerships can we be involved in to advocate for the children and their families? What are the physical and practical steps we can take to enable change? My experience of working with families in a similar situation in urban areas is that issues are generational, and I'm sure that is the same in the countryside. Historically, churches have had a role in providing support to families who are struggling. These have involved activities as well as financial support. What does that historic role look like today? In 1977, the former Vice President of the United States, Hubert H. Humphrey, said the following: "The moral test of government is how that government treats those who are in the dawn of life, the children, those who are in the twilight of life, the elderly, those who are in the shadows of life, the sick, the needy, and the handicapped." Might I suggest this equally applies to the church? Thank you once again for listening today. I trust that things are going well for you, and just to take the opportunity once again to say God bless and stay safe.